Morning, folks. Moses Woodson here again from my High Desert Homestead. Got a lot of projects to do. Seems like I say projects a lot. We got a bunch to do. Kind of put that truck on hold for a little bit, but we have this camper. Now, we picked up this camper for $100 if you've seen the video before this one. Okay, so it's way too big for my little truck, for the old green beast, and it even slid back a little bit, which is kind of scary. This is an old metal lark, probably a 70s some model, I would say. And we're slowly but surely getting everything together. This is going to be our first cabin, our first little dwelling, if you will, down on the homestead. And all in all, it's got a couple of little places like right there, but the roof is really good. It doesn't seem to leak. It's in really good shape, but it has some systems. Show you right in here. In this desert country. Well, I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers. Uh-oh. Go. In this desert country, as I was saying, sand gets in everything. Look at the sand. Now this is a gas refrigerator. We have got to vacuum out all this sand. As you can see, it's in everything. We have to check out these systems to make sure they work. Back here is where probably got 50 pounds of sand in it. The gas regulator. I think I've got another regulator end I can put on that. It's where the LP gas goes, propane. And then over here, it does have water tanks, but I'm pretty sure the water tanks are busted. They're frozen, busted. This is a hot water heater. So we gotta get all the sand. This is what it does out here when the wind blows. It just fills up with sand. So this is a hot water heater, propane. There again, we're gonna clean all these systems up. We just brought it home the other night. I haven't had time to do anything. Working like I do. Here's your first inside look. It's dusty like everything else is. Look at that shag carpet. Not really shag. We had to throw our spare tire in. Gonna venture in here. Woo! It's tippy. This came off the ceiling, but it's not from water damage, it's from the glue that's turning loose. There's no water damage. So we both probably don't need to be on the back of it. That's fine, it's fine. Here, I'll toss these out to you. We need to bag these up. The refrigerator and ice box. Sorry about the camera work. I still trying to get the hang of this. So here's a little 3-burner stove, a 1970 fly swatter. Got that out of there? Good. I'll tear all this down. The glue just turned loose from the heat because my camera shut off right in the middle of what I was doing here. Tearing down all the ceiling. Stove looks clean. Doesn't look like it was used all that much. It's just real dirty in here. Sink. Look here. anchors to anchor it to your vehicle. Look at that. Tie downs. Let's check out these. This is the first time we've ever really looked at anything in here. Little light plastic drawers. Coleman for homeowner only. All of her seats. And then this opens also. It's a closet. Does have a heater. I'm gonna check into that. In the bathroom, I know it's one of those tub bathrooms, but when I was under it, we were getting it on the truck, I noticed that the tank was busted, so not sure, we may turn this into a closet. Probably around these screw holes too, I would say. So what I did is I put that on there. Now I'm just kind of taking a putty knife, kind of pushing it into those cracks. This is white silicone. So I got it all the way around, a white silicone, and smashed it with a putty knife down into that crack. I'm pretty sure those screw holes is what was leaking the most, because that vent's not too bad unless maybe water blew up and under it. I've got this little seam here that I'm gonna shoot some silicone on just for measure. Maybe put some on these screw holes again. I'm sorry about the camera work there. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, not the camera. This stuff's pretty good stuff. I've used it quite often. I'm gonna go the other side, back on the other side, pull a seam across that. But the roof, all in all, doesn't look like it's damaged at all. So for now, we're trying to waterproof it as much as possible, minimize damage, and get ahead of it. Now we're gonna burn, you know, obviously the pine, but the composite stuff we're not gonna burn. It's bad for the environment, they say, but it's so windy, we've got to keep a small fire. So this is some of that old nasty gas. Look how slow that burnt. I'm not so sure somebody didn't put diesel in that old truck. We're gonna keep it small, burn just a few sticks at a time, and just get it burned down. Something primeval about a fire. I don't know. It just soothes the soul to be near a fire. Doesn't really matter what kind. You can have a charcoal fire, you can have a wood fire, you can have a leaf fire. But I think it goes back to our times as ancient men, when all you need is food, fire, shelter, water. And I don't think we're ever that far away from it. We pretend to be. We pretend to be that we're sophisticated. But maybe it's just me. Sit beside a fire and just hear the flame. Something cleansing about it. Soothes the soul. We're going to burn the rest of these old sticks that come off the yard and some of the pine that come out of this old trailer and clean it up. And we got a lot to do. Got a long road ahead of us yet. Some days I get down about it because it seems so far away. It seems like it's so far away. You know, and then I think back and think, well, back in the winter we didn't have a property, and then we got the property, and then we didn't have a water tank, and now we have a water tank, and we didn't have a camper, and we have a camper. It's slow some days. Seems slow. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have to keep reminding myself that we're getting there. So folks, I'm gonna end up the day today. It's getting kind of late. We got supper on the table. We went to Lowe's today and looked at some flooring, and we're gonna put laminate down. We found the one we want. George and Anna measured it while I was at Lowe's, and it's about 35 square foot all told, and we're going to put that down under the table, in the floor, and biggest thing is just got to clean it up. Put the concrete on there, so we've got a good start for today. We got all the cushions off. We're gonna bring you more footage as we clean it up, get the flooring in, get some curtains up, get it looking sharp. Then we're gonna take it down to the homestead. So we're excited. We're excited about it. Every little step that we can take forward is an exciting time. So until next time, we'll see you down the road.